YouTube Mechanics here. Tonight on my YouTube channel, we're going to be doing a tune-up on a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee 5.7 liter V8. So we'll get right into it. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take this off. This pops right off. Just rip it off. All it does is sit on these little black things. 2, 3, 4. All right, so first things first. This motor, the cylinders are on a 45-degree angle. Okay, so what I found is easiest to do is to have a universal or a swivel spark plug socket. This set is a Cornwell spark plug socket set. The number is CBP-MSP11ST. Alright, you're going to need a long ratchet for taking the plugs out, short ratchet for putting them back in, reason being you don't want to over tighten them. When you put them in and you're torquing them, as soon as you feel them get tight, stop. You're going to need a short extension, 5/8 universal spark plug socket, 10mm for the coil pack bolts, and I use this to pry up the coil packs. Now I found if you're trying to do this job and you don't have a universal spark plug socket, what I found easiest to do is to, when you get your coil packs up, you can drop the spark plug socket in there, in the cylinder, then stick your extension in. So you take the coil pack out, you drop the plug in, the spark plug socket in, then put your extension in. And reason being is because the angle this is on, this blocks. So I'm going to be doing this side 2, 4, 6, 8. 2 plugs per cylinder. Because of these Hemis, each cylinder has 2 plugs. Now I found out when you get over here, you can move this hose out of the way. And then when you get back to this last spark plug, this hose kind of gets in the way, but I did this tune-up about 2 weeks ago, and I didn't have to move this hose. You just have to finagle it a little bit to get it out of the way, to get your wrench and your socket in there. So I'm going to be doing these 8, and then when you move over to the other side, just use this. You can use this video, same thing, and that's on the right side. So let's get to it. So first thing you need to do, you need to take out the coil pack bolts. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They do have washers on them, so don't lose them. They're kind of hard to get off. Kind of hard to fall off once they hit the threads. Now I already took these last 6 bolts out. Okay, so then take our interior pry tool. First you're going to want to unplug these. 1, get them out of the way, tuck them in. 2, 3, and all you do is press right here, push that in, pull. You got to give it a little wiggle too. And last one, get those out of the way. And then we're going to take our coil packs out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's our plugs, 2, 4, 6, 8. Grab our spark plug socket, extension, and ratchet. Once you get them loose, once you crack them loose, a couple turns, and they should loosen up pretty good to where you can just spin them out. Mine probably crack loose a lot easier because I just did this. So I did this tune-up about a couple weeks ago, and the whole tune-up took about an hour and a half. Altogether, which wasn't bad for first time I ever did it. And once you crack them loose, Grab your short ratchet. And there's your plug. Two. Three. And I would suggest when you tighten all these down, go back and make sure they're all tight, because you don't want to forget to tighten them, or forget to tighten one or two of them. I would even check a week or two later. Just to make sure. Five. Six. Seven. And the last one. Eight. Alright, now we're going to put them back in. New coil packs. Put those on. Drop it in. And then what I do is I hand tighten them till they are all tight, and then go and torque them with the wrench. So that one's tight. Two. And when you put them in, if you feel like they're not, like they get tight really soon, I'd twist them back out and retighten them. They shouldn't get really tight until about, say, 15 seconds, 20 seconds of spinning it tight. Four. Five. Six. Seven. Last one. Eight. short ratchet when you're tightening them. I'm gonna switch extensions because of this rail right here. You need a little bit of a longer extension on these. As soon as you feel that plug get tight, stop. Last two. All right, and then I go over them one more time just to make sure they're all tight. Tight. Do the last 6. That one was a little loose. And they're all tight. So last thing, coil packs. Now I think what people like to do is they like to put a little bit of electrical grease on these boots go over the top of the plugs. I already put mine on. So coil packs, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Plug them in. Make sure when you plug them in, you hear the little click. 1, 2, 3, and then last one, 4. Put our coil pack bolts in, and we're done. Now when you put these bolts in, they're kind of a pain in the ass. You want to put them in and then twist. Don't push them in. You want to kind of thread them through the sleeve until you feel them start to thread. Don't force them down. Lightly put them in and then twist them. They'll go down through that sleeve, and then you'll feel them start to thread in. Hand tighten them till they're tight, and then tighten them with your wrench. They don't need to be super tight. So we'll put those 4 in, tighten them. Put your last 4 in. And we're done. Altogether, that took about 15 minutes. It's probably because I just did this a couple weeks ago. So if this video helped you out, saved you some money, like and subscribe. YouTube Mechanics. (2017) Jeep Grand Cherokee tune-up, spark plugs and wires. Go back, make sure they're all tight. And that's it. So, like I said, when you're done with this side, go over to the right side. Same thing. Coil packs. And then just move this wire right here out of the way, this hose, to get to that last cylinder. And that's it. So I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.